En dan, ik wil het hebben over een van mijn favoriete tv-programma's, Taskmaster. Dat is een geweldig concept. 5 comedians die je tegen elkaar opnemen en absurde, soms bijna onmogelijke opdrachten uitvoeren. Taskmaster is over de hele wereld te zien en online is het programma een enorme hit. Daarnaast verschenen in maar liefst 14 landen een eigen versie van Taskmaster. Je hebt bijvoorbeeld de Stoermester in Denemarken, Suurmestari in Finland, Kuninga in Estland en Taskmaster Australia in Australië. De oorspronkelijke versie komt uit Engeland en wordt gepresenteerd door Greg Davies en Alex Horn. Greg is de taskmaster die de deelnemers opzadelt met onmogelijke taken en Alex is zijn assistent die het spel nauwlettend in de gaten houdt.
We're very happy together, aren't we, Greg?
Get your fucking hand up.
It's little Alex Horn!
You're always wearing pink underwear.
I genuinely want to kiss you right now.
You make me feel dirty. What noises do you like? Like this?
The rustling of...
Morgen begint in Engeland alweer het 21ste seizoen en ik heb er ongelooflijk veel zin in. Maar wat ik nog leuker vind, Greg en Alex zijn hier vanavond. Please give it up for Greg Davies en Alex.
Hello. Wow, that is...
Kissing again, really?
Always.
Yeah.
That's a better welcome than we get in the UK. Well,
Do?
thank you.
They're all from the UK.
Oh,
It's so great to have you guys. How are you?
good.
Pretty good.
We're happy to be here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We like your country.
Yeah, do you? Mm-hmm. What have you been up to?
I've been looking... Well, we've both been looking around.
We've been here for 2 hours, so I don't think we've really taken in the culture.
Ah, I can imagine.
It's a country where I don't feel special, because in England I'm special because I'm so tall, but everyone is my height here. So
Yes, more or
I
less.
feel normal, which is nice.
Are you 2 meters 4?
2 meters 3.
Oh.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, big guy.
Taskmaster is world famous, and you guys are the OGs. Maybe there's some people left in the Netherlands that don't know Taskmaster. Probably a few of them. What is Taskmaster?
Well,
Wow.
what is it?
Oh, yeah.
It's a ridiculous show where we bring comedians on and then we make them do pointless, ridiculous challenges set by my friend. They humiliate themselves, and yet people still want to come on. People want to come and be humiliated.
Yes,
Yeah.
after 21 seasons.
21 seasons, yeah.
So Greg is the taskmaster.
Yes, yes.
And we have 5 comedians who are... Every time they're so competitive and
Yeah.
they're so desperate to win the worst trophy in TV. But that's and we don't pay very well. We don't pay sometimes.
Let's take a look, a quick impression of the show.
OK, on with the next task. Please, Alex.
Here we go.
Build the highest tower.
Oh, no!
Make the biggest mess and completely clear it up.
You have 10 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna make some phone calls, mess with my family. Alan is cheating on you.
Well, I've been cheating on him for the last 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good example.
That's a good example.
Yeah, that was a good
I
one.
think that's a great example because most people just did make a mess.
Yeah.
But the fact that Catherine chose to ruin her family.
Yeah.
And tried to clear it up, but it was too late. It was too late.
I love that it's both like slapsticky with cans and mess and spilling things, and it's also a way for a comedian to come up with some creative ideas and some really clever things to come out of this task. That's
They're my favourite tasks when you know, sometimes there's a very specific outcome that Alex is looking for, you know, a technical outcome, but sometimes it's just an open-ended, do this thing, like sing a song.
Yeah.
And we did one where they had to write a song about a person they'd never met, and we just got this poor lady who wasn't allowed to speak, and she just sat in front of them. And one group wrote a song about her that was so horrible. It was so insulting, and they gave her a whole backstory where she was this awful person. So I love the creative stuff.
But then I quite like the ones which are slapstick. And sometimes we do a task for just one person. So one of our guests, a guy called Mike Wozniak, he had a task which was simply...
Some Wozniak fans
one
in the room.
Wozniak.
Yeah.
It would just said, fart, fastest wins. And only he had that. And he did. It took him 4 hours, and eventually he got an armbai. An armbai came out.
An armbai.
An armbai came out.
And I think
I think I missed this episode.
in the history of television, I think it's the only time ever that you've heard an armbai
An
come
armbai.
out.
Why is this the only Dutch word you guys know?
Yeah, yeah. That's all they teach in English schools.
Yeah.
Is it it's a
Holland,
hemorrhoid?
hemorrhoid.
Yeah.
An armbai.
Has anything ever gone really wrong?
Yes.
Can you give us an example?
3 dead.
Well, the very first task, there's a guy called Ramesh Ranganathan who had to eat a lot of watermelon, and he choked, and we thought that was the end of the programme.
It was in the first episode.
The very first episode, very
And
first day.
the challenge was eat this watermelon as quickly as you can, and we really thought he was going to die.
Yeah.
But he's alive.
Yeah.
And did anything physical ever happen to you guys?
Not to Greg, because Greg is protected by a huge
studio.
team of...
Yeah.
Lawyers.
Well, yeah, and doctors. There's a lot of doctors on set. Yeah.
Men and strong women.
And you?
Whereas I have to do all the leg work and physical work. And, yeah, I have gone to hospital for the show. I fell over in a situation... We're not allowed to talk about it legally, but I did have to go...
but you're in a different country.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hear it.
But it's not legal. It's our director was so upset by the accident that Alex had that he made us promise never to talk about it.
What happened?
But
What
I guess
happened?
in Holland...
Yeah,
Well,
no
I
one
sort of
cares.
fell over when I was in a bin.
You were in a bin? Oh, sorry. I'll say it in Dutch.
Yeah.
Hij zat in een vuilnisvat, bak. Ja.
My hands were stuck there.
Ja, zijn handen zaten zeg maar vastgebonden, zo zaten ze vast in dat vat. Ik kan maar 1 taal tegelijk, ja.
So and then in the ambulance, genuinely, the ambulance crashed into a lamppost.
It gives you an idea of how low rent our show can be. That the biggest accident we ever had
Hij
is
zat
someone was
vast
in a bin.
Vast in een vuilnisbak met zijn handen en de ambulance die ik kwam halen, die reed tegen een lantaarnpaal.
I know.
Sorry, I need to do. So it's the first time you ever tell the story. Yeah. Oh, you press a button. Feel free.
Wow.
You're breaking the studio.
Okay.
It's a very expensive RTL studio.
There are so many more buttons.
No. There are many Taskmaster versions all over the world. It's like parallel universes to you. Which alternative Gregs and Alex do you prefer, or are the weirdest?
Alex will have a different answer to this because I refuse to accept the existence of other Taskmasters.
Oh, yeah.
So I just blank them. As far as I'm concerned, I'm the only one, but you probably have a different answer.
Yes, I think they're all good.
Like your children, you love them all.
I love them all, but
Yeah.
definitely my favourite is the youngest, Dara. He's 13 years old.
Which
Oh, my children. The Swedish. I like the Swedish Taskmaster best.
Yeah?
She is a woman for a start. There she is.
There she is.
Yes.
Bestie
She
test.
is a fine woman.
Yeah.
Women should be
she's
in
very
charge.
strict as well. And the Taskmaster, in my opinion, has to be very strict.
Yeah.
Very serious about the rules.
And she is Swedish strict.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to the big news, for us at least. The reason you guys are here, part of it, is there's going to be a Dutch version of Taskmaster.
Wow.
Yeah, that's... Wait. And tonight we reveal the Dutch Greg and the Dutch Alex.
What a shame I won't acknowledge either of them.
No. Okay, let's start with Greg then. You won't acknowledge him. But let me introduce you to the Dutch
Is he a very powerful...
He's powerful.
Is he charismatic?
He's sweet, he's sexy, he's charismatic.
handsome?
Yes. It's me, it's Arjen Lubach.
What?
Please acknowledge me!
Wow. I will.
But who will be my humble assistant in the role of Alex? I'll have a drum roll here somewhere. Where? The role of Alex, the slightly clueless bystander. Here he is, Diederik Smit!
What?
I-
You serious?
I can't believe you landed the sport guy.
The sports
Yes,
guy!
the sports guy.
We love the sports guy. Can we have a selfie with the sports guy? Just-
I won't be on it.
there we go. The sports guy.
Diederik, you'll...
It's good.
Our very own Taskmaster assistant. Are you looking forward to it?
I'm very much looking forward to it. I'll have to do some preparations, obviously.
Yeah.
I'll have to learn Dutch. One of the conditions. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Alex, do you got any advice for Diederik? Useful or not? Whatever.
Yes, Diederik, you need to do your best. You need to be brave. If somebody asks you to sit on a cake with no trousers or pants, you do it, and you will enjoy it more than you think you will.
It doesn't matter where that cake goes, Diederik.
Yeah, I'll memorize.
What's your relationship like? Are you friends in real life?
No, we're good.
You are?
For the moment. For the moment.
No, he's one of my favorite colleagues.
Okay,
We've been...
One of my favourite colleagues.
What, we're all... Some
friends,
people...
not
I've ever been to your house? Yes, I was once
Yes.
at your house.
In 2015.
I think it helps if you find him irritating.
Oh, yeah, then...
it helps our dynamic that I find Alex genuinely irritating.
We have to work on that because I love Diederik.
I have to be more irritating
Yeah,
to you.
Right, yeah, write that down. Be more irritating.
Do you have any expectations about the Dutch humor version of humor? We have a reputation of having a weird sense of humor.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I don't know. You just seem very honest to us. British people, we just we lie and pretend we're humble. I find the Dutch people I've met are very straight talking. I like it. You look fat. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am fat.
I
Yeah.
find Ruud Gullit to be quite funny.
Ruud Gullit.
Yeah, he's my one reference point.
Yes.
I think he'd be a good contestant.
He's doing vitamin pill commercials now. Yeah.
Is he?
Yes, and like steunzolen for your shoes.
Okay.
For elderly people, yeah.
Do you think Ruud Gullit is funny on purpose?
I think he's quite sarcastic. I think if he was selling an arm-buy pill, I would probably...
Well, he's
think he
pretty
knows what
close
he's
to that point.
Is he? Yeah.
I think it's pretty insulting that the only Dutch person you know is Ruud Gullit.
I know Vincent van Gogh.
Hey.
He goes to serious lengths for
And
his
you
art.
know us now.
I know
We
you two
do.
guys.
That's
a good
I
thing.
think this is good. This is a good
I think this will be a good dynamic.
Do you have any advice for Arjen?
Oh, yeah.
Well, yes, I think you need to be very strict with the rules. I think you need to take it very seriously. And where you have an opportunity, you should be absolutely horrible to your colleague.
Be prepared.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for being here. Give it up for Greg Davies and Alex. En Taskmaster Nederland is na de zomer te zien bij RTL 4. Dit was de show, dat was Greg, dat was Alex, dat was Diederik. Ik was Arjen. Bedankt voor het kijken. Tot morgen! Welkom terug online. We gaan nog heel even door met Greg en Alex van Taskmaster. We zijn super blij dat ze er zijn. Some extra bonus questions for online. If you're up for it, do you need to go? You have
No, I want them.
Okay, so with Taskmaster finally coming to the Netherlands, we took a lot of time preparing the show and looking into details. One thing we didn't quite get: what's with all the rubber ducks?
Ah, the rubber ducks. There are a lot of rubber ducks. It's sort of a secret, but we can tell the story.
I think it's a strange story, but I'll tell you.
Yeah.
When Alex devised the show and he knew he didn't want to present it because he is of weak character. And
Like Diederik?
Yeah. Good.
Yes.
Good.
Starting right now.
This is
Trying to shake your hand.
That's great. That's great.
I love that they're both equally awkward. It's a good cast.
It's absolutely perfect already.
I love it. The ducks.
So Alex asked if he could meet me to see if I would present the show because I do have a character. And we went for a walk in a park near the TV studio, and he talked through why he'd like me to do it and what it would entail. And we were sort of both working each other out whether we thought it would be a good match.
It was like a date. It was.
Yeah.
I was nervous.
It was a date with no
Sweaty.
kissing.
No kissing.
And then as we were sitting in this park, a duck flew between our legs.
Oh. Right in the middle
And
of us.
It sounds so stupid, but it looked at both of us and then it just did one long quack. And we decided that was the sign.
It was such a long quack. You remember?
It was a duck that sealed the deal.
Yeah.
It was a duck.
So we just like to pop ducks in to remind ourselves of our beginnings.
That's a lovely story.
Thank you.
I don't really know if I believe it. But
A long quack, like this long.
Yeah.
a long quack.
Yeah.
It's pretty long.
Yeah.
It was a long quack.
Diederik, zal ik nog een paar vragen stellen of heb jij nog een vraag? Oké. Zo gek dat je er zo in het midden zit en niks. As the host of this show...
I really do think this is going to work, by the way.
Good casting.
As the host of the show, this show, Lubach, I get people coming up to me in the streets all the time saying, I have a good topic for your show. You should do this, you should talk to the people about this. Do you ever get people coming up to you like, I have a good task?
Yeah. And shall I show you how I deal with that?
Yeah.
Let's role play it.
Okay.
We're in the street.
Let's Diederik. Let's
Yeah,
Diederik.
that's it.
Okay. So I'm walking down the street, you approach me, let's go.
I'm sorry.
Stop talking to me.
I'll write this down.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Whereas I will give you my phone number and you text me whenever you want. Okay?
One question was, I was wondering, sometimes if I tell people I'm doing this program and I have to explain my role, I usually say something as well. I'll be the referee / sidekick / mental health worker. How would you describe your role in one word or?
Servant.
Yeah, I'd probably say servant.
Okay.
I mean, I do feel like I'm doing his bidding. All the tasks are to please Greg. So he's always there in the back of my mind. Whatever the task is. One of the tasks was give Alex a special cuddle because I was running out of ideas. But as they were cuddling me, I was only thinking of Greg. So you've got to always think of Arjen.
Always think of the boss.
Always think of the boss.
And I think
I'm loving this already.
I think you should let the power go to your head.
Yeah? I'm not good at that.
I think you should let
You are.
Oh, okay.
I think you should let your most unpleasant instincts come out.
I should go walk next to my shoes. That's how we say it in Dutch.
That's good. Yeah, walk next to your shoes.
Ja, maar naast je schoenen gaan
Yeah,
lopen.
you know that phrase, walk next to your
I know
shoes.
that, yeah. Your shoes there, you walk next to the
Walk
shoes.
next.
I'll do a quick announcement for online as well. Diederik's voice will be normal when we'll be taping the show.
Hopefully.
Yes, because this is not how he sounds usually.
But if it isn't normal, it doesn't matter because you shouldn't be talking that much.
Hey.
See?
I'll talk to you after the taping for some more advice. I'm loving this already. Okay, give it up once more for Greg, Alex, Diederik!